Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Easygoing Podcast, where we learn English through real conversations about life. I'm Emma.
And I'm James. Emma, you sound very cheerful today. Did something good happen?
Not really. I just feel peaceful. And do you know why?
Tell me.
Because yesterday I said no to something I didn't want to do.
That is a big achievement. Saying no is very difficult.
It really is. For a long time, I said yes to everything. Yes to extra work, yes to plans I didn't want, yes to people who took my energy.
And then you felt tired.
Very tired. Not just in my body, tired in my heart, too.
That feeling is important, and that connects perfectly to today's topic.
Healthy limits.
Yes, but not limits that make you cold or rude.
No, limits that protect your peace.
Because without limits, life becomes heavy. You give too much, you do too much, you carry too much.
And then you lose yourself.
That is very real. Today, we are talking about healthy limits, not as walls, but as doors. You choose what comes in and what stays out.
And we will also talk about how setting limits can help your English improve, because when you respect your time, you create space for learning.
Before we go deeper, I want to say something to our listeners.
Go ahead.
Many of you write to us. You tell us that this podcast helps you practice English during your free time. Some listen while resting, some while walking, some while cooking.
And that means so much to us, because if you choose to spend your time with us, that is a gift.
It is. And in a way, choosing to listen is also a healthy limit. You are choosing something good for yourself.
You are protecting time for your growth.
That is why we keep talking about topics like peace, discipline, confidence, and today, healthy limits.
Not because we want to repeat ourselves, but because each time there's a new lesson inside it.
A new feeling, a new sentence, a new way to understand yourself.
And if this podcast can help someone feel less alone or give them courage to set one healthy limit, then we are happy.
Very happy. So today's episode is for everyone who feels tired from saying yes too much.
For everyone who wants to protect their time, their energy, and their peace.
And for everyone learning English who needs to know that taking care of yourself is not selfish.
It is necessary.
Let me be honest, Emma. For a long time, I did not know how to set limits.
What happened?
I felt guilty. Every time I said no, I felt like a bad person.
That is so common. Many people feel that way.
I would say yes to meetings I didn't want, yes to plans that drained me, yes to people who only called when they needed something.
And you felt used.
Yes, but I also felt responsible, like it was my job to make everyone happy.
That is not your job.
I know that now, but it took time to learn.
What helped you change?
I realized something important. Every time I said yes to something I didn't want, I was saying no to myself.
That is powerful.
When I said yes to a plan that tired me, I said no to my rest. When I said yes to extra work I couldn't handle, I said no to my peace.
So every yes has a hidden no.
Exactly. And I was always saying no to the wrong person, myself.
That hurts.
It does. And I think many English learners feel this too.
How so?
They want to practice English, they know it is important, but they fill their day with other people's needs. Then English becomes the thing they never have time for.
Because they did not protect time for it.
Yes, and then they feel guilty for not practicing, but the real problem is not laziness. The problem is no healthy limit.
They need to say, this time is for me and my English.
That is a healthy limit. You are protecting time for yourself.
I had the same problem, James. I used to feel selfish when I took time for myself.
That is a hard feeling.
It was. I thought being kind meant always being available, always helping, always giving.
But that is not kindness. That is exhaustion.
Yes, and one day I realized I was empty. I had nothing left for myself.
What did you do?
I started small. I said no to one thing, just one.
How did it feel?
Scary at first, but then I felt lighter.
That lightness is freedom.
It is. And I realized something. Setting a limit is not about being mean, it's about being honest.
Honest with others and with yourself.
Yes, when I say no to something that drains me, I am saying yes to my peace.
That is beautiful. And I think learners need to hear that.
They do, because learning English takes energy, and if you give all your energy away, nothing is left for learning.
So a healthy limit protects your learning time.
It does. It says, I matter. My growth matters.
That is not selfish. That is self-respect.
Exactly. And self-respect is something everyone deserves.
Let's talk about what a healthy limit actually is.
Good idea. A healthy limit is a boundary that protects your time, energy, or peace.
It is not a wall that keeps everyone out.
No, it's a door. You choose who and what comes in.
For example, you can say, I need 1 hour of quiet time every day.
That is a healthy limit. You are protecting time for yourself.
Or you can say, I will not answer work messages after 8.
That protects your evening peace.
Or you can say, I practice English for 20 minutes every morning. Nothing interrupts it.
That is a limit that helps you grow.
The limit is not rude. It is clear.
And clarity is kind, because when you're clear, people understand.
But many people are afraid to be clear.
Because they think people will be angry.
Sometimes people are, but that does not mean your limit is wrong.
True. If someone gets angry because you protect your peace, that says something about them, not you.
That is important to understand. A healthy limit is not an attack. It is protection.
You are not pushing people away. You are taking care of yourself.
And people who truly care will respect that.
I think many learners struggle with this in English, too.
How so?
They want to say no, but they don't know how to say it politely in English.
So they just say yes even when they mean no.
Yes, and then they feel frustrated.
Let's help them. Let's give them sentences they can use.
Good idea. Real sentences for real situations.
Here is one. I need some time for myself today.
That is simple and honest.
Or you can say, I can't help right now, but I can help tomorrow.
That shows you care, but you also have limits.
Or you can say, I appreciate the invitation, but I need to rest tonight.
That is polite and clear.
These sentences are not rude. They are respectful.
And respect goes both ways. You respect yourself and the other person.
I think learners should practice these sentences often.
Yes, because knowing the words is different from saying them.
That is why we created the Easy Going Club.
Inside the club, you can practice with quizzes, games, and sentence builders.
So these sentences become part of your real English.
Not just something you heard once.
You can find the link in the description.
Now, let's slow down some important words.
Our first word is boundary.
Boundary. Boundary. A boundary is a limit that protects your space, time, or energy.
You can say, I need to set a boundary with my friend.
Our next word is drain.
Drain. Drain. To drain means to take away energy or strength.
You can say, that situation drained me.
Our next word is protect.
Protect. Protect. To protect means to keep something safe.
You can say, I want to protect my peace.
Our next word is respect.
Respect. Respect. Respect means to value someone or something.
You can say, I respect my own time.
Our next word is selfish.
Selfish. Selfish. Selfish means caring only about yourself in a negative way.
You can say, setting limits is not selfish.
Our last word is necessary.
Necessary. Necessary. Necessary means something you need.
You can say, rest is necessary.
Now, let's put them together.
I learned to set a boundary because some people drain my energy. I want to protect my peace. I respect myself. Setting limits is not selfish. It is necessary.
That was perfect.
Now, it is your turn. Write one sentence in the comments. I will protect my peace by...
It does not need to be long, just honest.
Take care of your limits.
And take care of your heart.
This is Emma.
And this is James.
You have been listening to the Easy Going podcast.
Bye.
Your progress doesn't end here. Click on the next video to keep learning with us.